Okay, why is my green screen talking out? Let me see if it's working. It's why is the auto crop not auto cropping, man? Like it's not good. It's not good. I don't know why it's not. Why is it not showing this part specifically? Oh my god. Save output setting. Is it gonna? Hold on. I think it is. Is it? Will it? Because it connected here. I want my vertical stream to look good. I'm waiting for that right now. I want to see if it's picking up. What? Failed to connect to server. Man. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Let's go. You can do this. Connect to the server. It's not going to. Okay. Streaming 4 kbs, right? Dang it, failed. Okay, as you're using multi-stream output settings is a bit. As you're using a multi-stream, you must control vertical stream output settings. Changing output settings disabled here. In OBS stream settings, you have selected a service that does not support multi-video, multi-visual disabled. The frick do you mean? What do you mean? What are you talking about, bruh? What in the world is you talking about? Because, man, you know what? We'll just stream horribly for this time. I think, yeah. Vertical, I'm sorry. I can't change anything around now. So that means we are gonna start the stream. Almost got a heart attack. It was a bit stiff down there. Pause. But we're gonna be playing Five Nights at Freddy's 4. And not only that, we're gonna see if we can go 3 nights. And man, this is gonna be scary. I'm alone in a white building, but we'll see if we will survive. Will we survive? Will we survive? Okay, too much auto tune here. I think should I hush the auto tune, or should I stay? Should the auto tune stay? Should it stay? Should it stay, guys? Should wait, hold on. Yeah, man, the auto tune's auto tuning. Ooh. kind of cool. Wait, hold on. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, it's good. The stream's good. I need to check. I need to check, guys. I actually need to check because I don't want a situation where um I don't want a situation where I'm playing the game, right? And as I'm playing the game, I don't want a situation where there's no audio whatsoever. But as you can see here, guys, yo, oh no, not chat, yo. But if you're there in the chat, you'll appear down here. Not down here, but you'll appear right there in the corner. Bro, why is my green screen not green springing? It's not green springing. Weenie, 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 weenie. Okay, you're starting to tweak a bigger bit, Alan. Yo. Alright. Yo, guys. Yo, okay. This is already making my heart, I'm already cacking my pants, man. Oh, man. Oh. Okay, are these on the right side? Okay, there they are. But oh god. Let me turn off the auto tune. I think it's annoying now. I think it's annoying you guys. Hold up. Let me turn it off. Let me turn off the auto tune for y'all. Close plugin interface. Okay. Okay. Is it off? Yeah. Is it? Woo! No, it's not. What? Wait, I thought I turned off. Open plugin interface. Dude, how do you turn this thing off? Like how? Like what? Oh, upgrade to pro. Man, like my bone, man, boom, boomer, boomer. Okay, hello. Woo! What? FL Studio VST. Is it gonna put the whole FL Studio? Nah, don't do that. Nah, don't. Let's put super chat. Okay, yeah, we're back to normal. Ooh, okay. Oh my god, FNAF. Oh my god. Oh, we have to play this. Did I have to actually play this? Oh my god, mate. You're kidding me right now. Hold on, let me just... Can do this! Okay. Okay. No, I'm telling not to bully me. What did he do this time? He locked you in your room again. Don't be scared, I'm here with you. Oh no! Oh, wait. What's going on? Bruh, we're locked in the room, bruh. We gotta listen to the sound cues, man. Oh. Yes, sir. Oh. Yes, sir. Oh. What? Why is it there? Hold on. Hey guys, wait. What? Okay. The flippity? What the flippity was that? Wait, hold on, guys. Hold on. Let's chill for a moment. Innit? Let's chill for a moment. I don't know what's happening here. I don't know why. I don't know why the game's like that, honestly. I don't know why it's like that. Oh, Ooh. Hold on. I don't know why the cropping was not cropping there, guys. My apologies. My biggest of sincere of my apologies, ne. Okay, somewhere. Think here, right? Man, I am already cucking my pants right now, bruh. Okay. Okay, let's I want to give you all the best experience, bruh. I don't want to half buttocks this thing, man. Let me cut here too. Yeah. Think it looks good now. Yeah, it looks good. Don't know why my mic keeps disappearing under my chin, bro. Five Nights at Freddy's. Five Nights at Freddy's. Okay, man. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, mate. All right. Let's see. I think it's good now. Hey, yo, bro, keep quiet, bro. Keep quiet. I don't wanna hear you. Open the door, please. Open, please. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. Are we even gonna make it through night one? Are we even gonna make it through night? Okay. Okay, click to run to the door. Wait, how do you hold the door shut? If you hear breathing, use your flashlight, right? Son! How do you use your flashlight? Okay, what's the flashlight? Is it F? What's the flashlight? Okay, close doors, hold shift, use flashlight control. Okay. Wow, that is so delayed. Oh my god. No, cancel. Not for now. Why is it doing that? Bro, my PC tweaking. No. Dude. Oh, hold control. Okay. Son, wait, hold up. No! No! Foxy in night one! Are you kidding me? Foxy night one? That is crazy! Nah, that is a madness. Foxy night one! Nah, are you kidding me? That is a madness. Wait, Foxy night one is actually crazy. Wait, hold up. Okay, so flashlight, you hold control. Oh my god, I'm scared. Shift. If you hear something at the door, you hold shift. Okay. This game is not okay. It's not okay for my blood pressure. Okay. Oh. Yeah, this game's not okay for my blood pressure, bro. It's not. It's not okay for my blood pressure. What is that? What am I clicking on actually? What is this? Oh my god, man, I'm so scared. Dude. I actually just want to end the stream now, bro. I can't go on for like an hour of this, honestly. I wasn't even wearing headphones for that jump scare, bro. I don't know why my vertical can't connect to my YouTube, bro. There's a vertical stream there right now. But I think like to make the vertical stream work out there, I have to cuz it's going to be here, right? Yeah. Scheiße. Since yeah, let me just do this instead, bro. Honestly. Is if it's gonna be stubborn, let me just do this. I think it'll work out. Yeah, it will work out. It's gonna work out. It has to work out. So anyone who's watching from what's it called, YouTube? Okay, yeah, it looks good. Is it? Yeah. Is it? Nah, it's not placed properly actually. Hold on, let me fix something. Let me move it a bit to the left. Bit to the left, left, bit to the right, right. Bit to the left, bit to the right. Is it good? Let me see first. Be patient, people. Ah, man. Too far to the right. Or should I just increase? Yeah, let me just increase it, bro. Let me just do this, bro. Then just okay, how does it look now? Dang it. Still needs a bit of Brazilian butt lift. It needs a little Brazilian butt lift. Or a little shift here. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to fix something. I know this is very unprofessional right now, but your boy. Oh, damn! My gosh, man. Where? From fighting with the stream right now. We're fighting with the stream. Is it gonna fit in? Oh yeah! Let's go. Okay, the vertical's kinda okay. It's kind of okay. Yeah, it's kind of okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Dude. We about to play a very stressful game, mate. It is currently 3 a.m. in the morning. Not 3 a.m. in the morning. It's midnight. Class is in 8 hours. And oh, the ambience is crazy. I'm not planning on sleeping anytime soon. Let's just continue, bro. Dude. Okay. Shift. What? What were those footsteps? What? No, yo, hold up. Why did I hear tiny little footsteps? Why does it sound mono? Why is it not coming off here or there? Like, what's happening here? I can hear, dude, it's mono audio. It's just straight like this. I can't hear what's on my left or right. What was that? The game's currently paused right now. It's in pause right now. What? That is insanity. That is absolute insanity. Dude, I'm scared. I'm such a boys, bro. Oh my god, man. Dude, horror games are not for me, man. I should go back to that what's it called? What's that game called? The literature game. I should go back to the literature game. Oh my goodness. I'm slowly losing my vocabulary because I keep talking like a rabbit that is about to lose its carrot. But my goodness. Dude, I had footsteps. I'm cooked. I'm cooked, bro. I'm cooked. I'm fried beyond belief. Trust me, bro. Dude. I do not want to go back in the game. I actually don't want to go back into the game. I actually don't want to go back into the game, man. Yo. Hey, nah, bro, que batla roba la ya, no. Yeah, nah, bro. I'm not going back. I had little footsteps, bro. What were those footsteps? What the flippity glob were those footsteps? What was that? Hold on, guys. Hey, yo, guys. I have to prepare myself mentally first. I had footsteps, guys. I had footsteps. Oh man. Dude, and we got jump scared by Foxy night 1. Do you know how much of a madness that is? That is madness. That is crazy. Yeah, fam. Nah, man. That is actually insane. That is actually insane, bro. That is insane. That is low-key scary, bro. Nah, man. Let's play some good music, bro. Let's play some good music first, man. Like, the game's currently paused. I know how to like manipulate the game, so let me play Little Mexico, man. Little Mexico. Yeah, man, we're playing Little Mexico, bro. My heart is pounding right now. Little Mexico J. Oh my god. Dude, jump scared by Foxy. Night 1? Night 1? No. I refuse. Night 1 jump scared by Foxy is crazy. Hey! Bitch, let me like drugs. Bitch, let me like drugs. Okay. Yeah, we're ready, buddy. We're ready. Yeah, we're How do I get out of there? I'm stuck in the door. I can't go anywhere. Dude, do I hold shift? What is happening? Wait, what is that? Wait, bro, what is happening? Wait, guys, no. I'm too much of a P, bro. What is happening? I'm gonna get. Bonnie's gonna do this to me, bro. I know. Foxy's waiting for me right there. Night 1. He popped up at 12. Night 1. Dude, how crazy that is. Well, I'm still doing a tutorial. That is a madness. Let's go. I'm swiping. Okay, flick the mouse downward to turn. Bro, I'm flicking it downward. Nothing is happening. I flipped it downward. Nothing is happening. Okay, man. This is why they say don't play online browser games, bro. I think we have to invest in the. Yeah, we gotta invest, bro. We need to invest. We need to invest in FNAF, actually. Oh, is there? Nah, we can't pirate on Mac. We can't pirate games on Mac, bro. Oh my god. What? Dude, I flicked out. I couldn't go. I couldn't go, man. I just could not go. I couldn't leave the door. I just don't know why. I tried. Like, I flicked down. I was still at the door. Was Freddy behind my back ready to just give me, like, back destroying stuff? from behind, man. Because I don't know what happened there. I don't know what technical glitch happened. Bruh. Don't be a... Don't be a... Okay. Okay, let's play. Oh my goodness, man. Wait, hold on. I need to check if the... Oh no, so that's a bit too loud. Yeah, somewhere here. All right, yeah, that's good enough. Oh, oh my god, man! I'm crapping my pants. There's doo-doo on my pants right now, bro. There's doo-doo on my pants, bro. Let's go, Jay! Let's go, Jay! Woo! 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 Hey, it's a hoe! Yeah! Dude, imagine when it just get jump scared in the first 4 seconds. That would be crazy! Again, the glitch! The glitch! The glitch! The glitch! The glitch! This glitch! This glitch! I can't leave the door! Oh! Dude, why is it doing this? Okay, nah. Oh, hold on. Let me go on Google, actually. Bruh, I have to go on Google to learn how to play the game, bruh. I have to go on Google to learn how to play the game. Wait, hold on. I don't know why I'm stuck at the door, actually. Why am I stuck at the door? Why am I stuck at the door? Why am I stuck at the door on FNAF 4? Dude, I keep getting stuck on that door. I hear those little things in the background go, Mee! Bro, Freddy will tickle me in my buns if I don't. Okay, if you mean characters frozen or game. No, not that, bro. I can't leave the door. Okay, door freeze bug. Flashing light on. Okay, flashing the light or. Okay, Alan, keep quiet. Okay. If you mean your character is frozen, no, the game crashes. No, not that. If you mean you feel trapped or stuck by the gameplay mechanics, it's because flashing the light at the wrong time forces an animated... No, not that. Technical glitches or freezes. Door freeze bug. On the PC Steam version, flashing the light or interacting with the door, especially the left door, can sometimes cause the game screen to black out permanently or freeze an application. How to fix? Some players in Steam suggest running the... Okay. Holding the door. Gameplay mechanics. Why you get stuck die. Holding the door. If you hear breathing, hold the door shut until you hear footsteps running away down the hall. Then safely return to the center of the room. To help narrow down the issue, if you're playing on PC or mobile, the game. Dude, I'm stuck at the door. I'm like stuck at the door. I can't leave. I actually cannot leave. I don't know why. I just don't know why. I'm about to get butt, dude. I'm about to get butt. Okay. Okay, stop it. Stop it! Not now. Son, I don't know what's happening. Honestly, I don't know what's happening. Dude, I'm a newbie. I'm a newbie, guys. I'm a newbie. I don't know what's happening here. What is actually happening here? Like, I'm stuck at the door. I'm genuinely stuck at the door. I can't leave. Dude, do I like flick down? Okay. Now, guys, hold on. Hold up. We gotta watch a tutorial. I'm sorry, guys, but we're gonna watch a tutorial, guys. Unfortunately, because I'm so confused as to what is happening here right now. I don't know what's happening. Honestly, like I do not know what's happening. Like I'm so confused. I don't know why it's doing this right now. Woo! Oh wow. Wait, hold up. What is? Oh, it's the vertical one. You dumb thought. Dude, I'm already stressing out on this game. That's crazy, man. Wait, hold up. Let's put this guy here. Yeah, guys. We're watching YouTube tutorials. We're watching YouTube tutorials, guys. Okay, bro. FNAF 4. FNAF 4 tutorial. Cause, dude, the door is not like the door is not opening. Okay. Nah, bro. We're learning. We're learning, guys. We're learning. I could be learning Chinese, but this is more important.
It is definitely geared toward absolute beginners to the game. I'm basically just going to be talking about a lot of the general and
Dude.
fundamental strategies of FNAF 4. I'm going to be talking about sound cues and how to differentiate between them, stuff like that. So I'm really excited to cover this game. I am doing post commentary right now, even for the first night, both because I want to offer a more comprehensive guide as soon as we get started, and also because I need to be able to hear the sound cues very well while I'm playing, and I don't want to be constantly being like, oh, hold on, I gotta pause my talking for like 3 seconds. I'd be doing that constantly, basically. I do it sometimes in my live commentary guides, but it is pretty short pauses and definitely doesn't happen very often. FNAF 4, I just would not be able to realistically do live commentary on. So I went ahead and started up here, went ahead and did the mini game. You move around with WASD. So as soon as you load in, then you will be in the bedroom. You have a flashlight that follows your mouse cursor, so use that to select which door you want to go to. So here's the left door, the closet, the right door, and you can also flick your mouse downward to turn behind you and look at the bed. So these are the 4 central locations of FNAF 4. There's an animatronic at each of these. Nightmare Bonnie attacks from the left door. Nightmare Chica attacks from the right door. Foxy is a bit of a strange case. He actually attacks from both hallways until he eventually sneaks into the room, but instead of jump scaring you, he ends up in the closet. So you actually don't need to check the closet until Nightmare Foxy does manage to sneak into the room, which you'll be able to tell, and I'll explain how to tell that in a moment. I'll go a lot more in depth to that in the Night 2 guide as well. And then there's the bed, so you just flick your mouse down while you're in the main area to turn around and press Control to use your flashlight. So basically what you're going to be doing when you run up to either the left or the right door is, for night 1, I'd recommend taking about 5 seconds probably. Count to 5 in your head, not out loud, at least not too loud, because that's going to impact your ability to hear the sound cues, which are very important. So when you go up to a door, you're going to listen carefully for about 5 seconds, and if you don't hear breathing, then you're going to press Control, and you're going to turn on your flashlight and look down the hall, which will scare off any animatronics that are currently at the end of the hall. If you do hear breathing, then you're going to hold Shift until you hear deep footsteps. That means that an animatronic has left the door, and it's safe to open it and shine your light once again. Alright, so now let's talk about the bed. It is very simple. When you flick your mouse down to turn around, and all you're going to do is hold Control instantly as soon as you turn around. If you have waited long enough before checking the bed, there's going to be these demonic little Freddy creatures called Freddles. So you're going to shine your flashlight until those all hop off the bed and scurry away, and then you're going to turn back to the main area of the room. This is to prevent Freddy from materializing behind you and attacking you, which I never quite understood how he does that, by the way, but oh well. And then if Nightmare Foxy does manage to sneak into the closet, then you can run up to the closet. And here, there's no penalty for actually using your flashlight. You're just going to hold control and check in the closet, and then hold shift if Foxy is in there, and you can reset it. All right, so it is now 2 a.m. The animatronics do not start attacking before 2 a.m. on night one, so just run around and get familiar with the gameplay, get familiar with using the flashlight, closing the doors, running back and forth, getting a consistent pattern, that kind of thing. So on night one, the pattern that you're going to be following is left door, bed, right door, bed, repeat. So you probably don't need to actually check the bed nearly this often, but I just prefer to put it in my routine early. Normally, you're only going to check the bed once per cycle, but we actually don't have to check the closet at all. Nightmare Foxy is the only animatronic on this night that is not active, so you don't have to worry about him sneaking into the closet at all. So all you have to do is check the doors and check the bed, which is why we check the bed twice. So basically, if you keep doing this at a consistent pace, then Nightmare Freddy is going to have absolutely no chance of attacking you, and so you just need to focus on Bonnie and Chica. Speaking of which, let's cover those now. So sometimes when you turn on the light, you'll see Bonnie or Chica at the far end of the hallway. This will cause them to retreat back into the further back into the hallway. I guess it's hard to see what's back there. So you can see them around the corner if you look carefully. You can actually always tell when they're there because it'll take like an extra half second for your flashlight to click on for some reason. I don't really know why that is, but if you're too scared to actually look at the screen, what I like to do actually when I'm scared of FNAF 4, because this is probably one of the scarier games in the franchise, quick, I won't say psychology, but quick tip for you guys to not get as scared is to not look at your monitor while you are shining the flashlight. You'll tell if you get jump scared, obviously, and you'll tell if there's nothing there by sound cues alone. There's nothing you need to actually look at, and you should be able to tell if Nightmare Bonnie and Chica are there just by gauging the time between pressing control and your flashlight. It should be instant if they're not there. So if you are scared of FNAF 4, if you're brand new to it, then there's a little tip for you. But now I really want to talk about Nightmare Bonnie and Nightmare Chica. So I mentioned the breathing sound earlier, and what you're going to do if you hear that is hold shift and close the door until you hear deep footsteps. I don't actually encounter, I think, them in this run. So anyway, I want you guys to familiarize yourself with the sound cues anyway. So here's what the breathing sounds like when you're at a door and the animatronic is right in front of you. Alright, so if you hear that while you're at a door, you're going to want to immediately hold shift for a few seconds, and then you're going to wait until you hear deep footsteps walking away from the door. So if
Dude,
you're wondering what those sound like,
I should not mess that up. I should. What?
Alright, so if you hear that while you're at a door, you're going to want to immediately hold shift for a few seconds, and then you're going to wait until you hear deep footsteps walking away from the door. So if you're wondering what those sound like, then here you go. Alright, those are two of the only sound cues that you actually need to know for night one. There is one more that I'd recommend learning. I think at one point this run, I don't know if it's already passed or not. Nightmare Bonnie was down the hall there. If you paid attention, I'd recommend rewinding just so you can see what that looks like. But one of the other sound cues that I'd recommend learning for night one is the sound of the frettles behind you. You're almost never going to hear this on night one if you are following the pattern that I told you, but it's good to know what they sound like anyway. So as more and more frettles accumulate on the bed, then they're going to make a weird demonic screeching noise. It's kind of hard to explain, but basically they're going to make this noise. I'm going to play it right now. And that noise is going to get consistently louder. It's going to keep getting louder every time more frettles accumulate on the bed. By the time there's three, you're going to know it because there's going to be extremely loud screeching. So I spent a lot of time talking about sound cues on this run, but those are obviously the single most important thing to learn in FNAF 4. Know your sound cues. You should also know what sound cues you can disregard, so I'm going to play some of those toward the end of the video. There are certain sound cues that just exist to distract you, basically. By the way, if you're scared of FNAF 4, then I would not recommend walking out of this room, walking to the left, and walking up to the TV. There is a short jump scare that will play. Just trying to throw in some Once again, I don't want to say psychology, it sounds weird, but some tips to not get as scared for FNAF 4 players that are brand new to the game. If you're still scared of the game, you can beat Night 1 very easily as long as you follow the strategy in this video. I'm just trying to save you
Left,
guys
bad,
jump scares.
right,
So again, if
bad,
you are very new
left,
to the game,
bad, right,
but anyway,
bad.
so I'm going to close out this video just by playing a few of the sound clips that you should ignore whenever you hear them. These mean absolutely nothing, and they only serve to distract you. So take a listen.
Yeah, bro. I know.
Hey guys, Ambience here. Today I'm going to be showing you how to beat Night 2 on Five Nights at Freddy's 4. There is actually quite a bit of a jump in difficulty between Night 1 and 2, probably the biggest increase in difficulty between those nights of any game in the entire series. I think the biggest reason that a lot of players struggle with this night is because of Nightmare Foxy. There's a lot of false information surrounding Foxy and how he works, and it can be very confusing trying to figure out what's true and what isn't. So in this video, I'm mostly going to be talking about Foxy and how you should be dealing with him. Also, sorry for not uploading for a while, guys. I was very busy this weekend, but I should be able to make guides on a more consistent basis now. So let's go ahead and get straight into it. By the way, a small tip that I wanted to give you guys real quick is as soon as you load into a night, you should be immediately running to the left door, going back, turning around and checking the bed, and then running to the right door. The reason that we're doing this
5 second
is because most
counter.
of these zones take longer to load the first time that you get into a night, so you do want to load those as soon as possible. If you go back and notice how long it took me to load the bed back there compared to right now, then you'll see that there is quite a noticeable difference. So it's just good to load those things as soon as possible so that you can get to them as quick as possible when you need to. Alright, so now let's go ahead and talk about Nightmare Foxy. So Nightmare Foxy, he actually works quite a bit differently than any other animatronic in the game. A lot of players seem to think that he starts in the closet. This is not true. He actually starts in the halls where Bonnie and Chica are. Unlike Bonnie and Chica, however, he is not confined to one hall. He will run back and forth between them. You can hear the pitter-patter of his footsteps going back and forth the entire night. So I'm going to go ahead and play a sound clip of those now so you know what they sound like. Alright, there we go. And play a sound clip of those now so you know what they sound like. Alright, there we go. So if you hear that, those now so you know what they sound like. Alright, there we go. So if you hear that, then that is the sound of Foxy running from one hallway to another. You can tell which hallway if you have a decent pair of headphones just by listening if it goes over to the left or the right. Speaking of which, by the way, I would highly recommend getting a decent pair of headphones if you are going to try to play FNAF 4 at a top level. It is extremely important to be able to hear the direction of sound cues. Not just sound cues, but which direction they're coming from. That's extremely important on later nights, so I would highly recommend getting a good pair of headphones. So yeah, Foxy spends most of the night just running back and forth. On later nights, then he does start to
No, man.
early at 12 a.m. But on nights like night 2, then it may take you a while to actually start running back and forth. So you don't really need to pay a ton of attention to this. You just need to know how he works. I think it's only really important for later nights that you, like night 6 onward, for example, you're going to need to know where he is at all times and what these sound cues mean. So I just wanted to go ahead and explain them now. I'll go a little bit more in depth when we actually need to, like on night 6, night 7, night 8, something like that. So yeah, Foxy runs back and forth between the hallways for most of the night, especially on later nights. And most of the time, he just goes back and forth between the hallways, but sometimes he will walk closer. You can hear this if the sound cue of him running plays louder and it's on the same side that it was last time it played. That means he has moved closer to the door. So what this means is that the next time you go up to the door and you shine the flashlight, Foxy will be at the end of the hall, and you can shine the flashlight to ward him off. Foxy never jump scares you at the doors, by the way, so don't worry about that. You just have to worry about Bonnie and Chica, which is why you listen for breathing every time. However, if you do turn around to the bed, run to the closet, or run to the opposite door of where Foxy is currently at after he moves up, then he will enter the room and he will be in the closet the next time that you go back to the main area. You can tell when he's in the closet because when you go to the opposite door, you'll hear footsteps followed by the sound of a door creaking, meaning that he has entered the closet. When you go back to the room, you will also see the closet door. It's kind of hard to explain. It's like open and then it closes. So you can tell when he's in the closet. There's a lot of sound cues and a lot of visual cues that show you he's there, and only then do you need to actually start checking the closet. So the goal is to keep Foxy out of the room for as long as possible. You don't have to actively worry about this on night 2, but on a later night, like night 6, then you definitely start checking the closet. So the goal is to keep Foxy out of the room for as long as possible. You don't have to actively worry about this on night 2, but on a later night, like night 6, then you definitely do need to worry about it. I heard Chica breathing there, by the way. That's why I closed the door. You always need to pay attention to that. Even if you're worried about getting jump scared, you do need to have your volume pretty high so you can hear the breathing sound. If you don't know what it sounds like yet, then you'll find out through your own gameplay. Or if you prefer, then you can just look up what the sound cue is. Or I played it, I think, in the middle of my last guide on night 1. So I would highly recommend going to check that out, especially if you haven't actually beaten night 1 yet, in which case I don't really know why you're watching this guide right now. But anyway, that's besides the point. So yeah, the goal is to keep Foxy out of the room for as long as possible. So when you hear him run up real close to a door, then you are going to want to go to that door as soon as possible, even if you just checked it. Don't worry about Bonnie and Chica getting super close. There is a chance that they can appear and grab you in the room, but you have to not check that door for a pretty long time, and they're not very aggressive on night 2, so I wouldn't worry about it that much. So yeah, you just want to keep Foxy out of the room as long as possible. He does end up getting in the room here, which I'm actually kind of glad about because I get to show you guys what it looks like. Yeah, so the pattern that you're going to want to follow is the same on night 1. Just do door, bed, door, bed. It doesn't really matter what door and what order. I just like to start with the left one. I think Foxy enters the room pretty close here. Let's see. Nope, not quite yet. Yeah, so you just want to do door, bed, and keep that up until Foxy does get in the room. Then you're going to switch it up a bit. You're going to do door, bed, door, closet. So I like to do left door, bed, right door, closet. So when you run up to the closet, here's what you're going to do. You don't need to listen for any sound cues. You're immediately going to press control and shine the flashlight into the closet. Here you can check Foxy's progress. I saw him enter the closet. You can rewind if you want to end it do. You don't need to listen for any sound cues. You're immediately going to press control and shine the flashlight into the closet. Here you can check Foxy's progress. I saw him enter the closet. You can rewind if you want to see what that looks like and sounds like. So here I go ahead and run up to the closet since I know he's there. I shine a light and I see him crouching in the closet, so I immediately hold shift and close the door. Depending on what stage he's at, then that determines how long you're going to want to keep the door closed. I only kept it closed for a few seconds there because he was only on stage 2. So the last thing I'm going to run through is the different stages of Foxy real quick. Stage 1, he is a harmless plushie. That is the most non-threatening, I guess, is a way to put it, form that he can possibly be in, so I wouldn't worry about that. If you see the plushie in the closet, then there's no need to close the door at all. If you see him simply standing in the back of the closet, like right there, go ahead and rewind if you want to see what that looks like again. That is stage 2. I only kept the closet door shut for about 1 to 2 seconds. That should be enough. Maybe a little bit longer on later nights, but 1 to 2 seconds generally, maybe 3 if you really want to, should be fine. Stage 3, he will look a lot like stage 2, except he's crouching in the closet, so you can see his bent knees. In that case, you're going to want to keep it closed for probably about 3 seconds, 3 to 4 seconds. And then one for about 1 to 2 seconds. That should be enough. Maybe most non-threatening, I guess, is a way to put it, form that he can possibly be in, so I wouldn't worry about that. If you see the plushie in the closet, then there's no need to close the door at all. If you see him simply standing in the back of the closet, like right there, go ahead and rewind if you want to see what that looks like again. That is stage 2. I only kept the closet door shut for about 1 to 2 seconds. That should be enough. Maybe a little bit longer on later nights, but 1 to 2 seconds generally, maybe 3 if you really want to, should be fine. Stage 3, he will look a lot like stage 2, except he's crouching in the closet, so you can see his bent knees. In that case, you're going to want to keep it closed for probably about 3 seconds, 3 to 4 seconds. And then stage 4 is him peeking out of the closet. So if you see his face there, but he doesn't snap at you, that's stage 4. Keep it closed for about 5 seconds. And if he does snap at you and make the beginning of the jump scare sound, that is the final phase. He's very close to attacking you, so you're going to want to keep the door shut for about 8 seconds. So those are all the stages of Foxy. So you want to keep him out of the room for as long as possible, but it's not something you should really be actively concerned about on night 2. I think it is more important to get experience running up to the doors and listening for breathing. So yeah, it's basically just night 1, except Nightmare Foxy is active and the other animatronics, especially Bunny and Chica, are a bit more aggressive. So I would recommend checking out my night 1 guide if you don't know what all of the sound cues are yet. I covered sound cues extensively, and I think it will be very helpful to you if you are new to FNAF 4, even if you have already gotten past night 1. So I'll go ahead and put that in the cards up there right now. So anyway, with that being said, thank you guys for watching this guide. I hope it helped you, and I'll see you in the next one.
Yeah, man. It's time to play the game. Shiria's do Omegle. Let's just go to Omegle, man. Let's just go to Omegle. Nah, bro. FNAF is low-key scary. It's scary. Yeah, my god. And you say it's one of the dude. The fact you said I jumped straight into the scariest one is dude, the ambience in this game is crazy. It is insane. The ambience is insane. Hey, yo, bruh. Let's try, man. Let's try. Let's try, man. Let's try to get through night 1 and 2. See if we can get through Foxy as well. Your boy needs a haircut, but don't worry. The allowance is coming next week. Dude, we've been streaming for 50 minutes and haven't played the game yet. That's actually insane. Yeah. Sorry for scamming y'all guys out there, but yeah. Ada time make a game. Gaming, yana. It's time to play the game. Ping ping. Ping ping. It's time to play the game. Ping ping. Oh yeah, my Instagram is right there, and this. You doom scroll while playing FNAF. She actually doom scroll while playing FNAF, guys. Should we do that? Should we do that? Okay. Now we are gonna be playing a game. Dude, that left door glitch has me. Dude, I have to play this at full volume, man. I have to play this at full volume. Oh my god. Cinco de Mayo. Mama raised the rich. I have to face my fears, man. I have to face my fears. If I can't beat this game, I can't work in stressful. This is actually putting a mental test on me, man. It's like a mental test. Setting off with the scariest games already. Straight off. It's like almost close to 1 a.m. here, man. Alright. It's time to lock in, man. It's time to lock in. Dude, I spent a whole hour trying to prepare myself to play this game, man. Okay. Woo! Let's go! Let's go! Okay. So control and shift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The fuck? Dude, like how do you leave the door? How do you leave the door? How do you leave the door? Genuinely, I flicked down. You see, I flicked down. I flicked down. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Do you know how insane that nothing happened? Do I or do I like, you get me? Do I or do I like, do you get me? Like, I'm dude. Nah, fuck your sound keys, bro. I'm flicking. Dude, I can't leave! What is this? What is this actually? I can't leave. I can't leave. Dude, this left door. This gosh darn left door. Honestly. Like, dude, this left door is pissing me. It's pissing me off, man. It's low key pissing me off. Like, I did everything. It says I should go down or go to the left. Like, it says I should swipe down. That's not working. Should I continuously finger the shift button? I keep doing that. Nothing happens. I don't know why. I don't know why that's happening, but dude. How do you get away from the door in FNAF 4? To get away from the door in FNAF 4, stop holding control key on PC or let go of the door button. Dude, I did that. I did that. It says stop holding the control key. I did that. Then move your mouse or joystick backward. Okay. You're practicing. So okay, man. Gather the carriage. You know what? Let me just lower the volume though. We are learning. Okay, so flick mouse downward to return and back. That's what I'm doing. I actually cannot leave the door. Like, something's wrong with this like game, man. Honestly, these online games are trash, bro. These online games are trash. Holy smokes. Because I cannot leave that door. I can't leave that door. Like, I can't. I honestly can't leave the door. Wait, hold on. We're gonna go off stream, right? We're gonna be right back. Because we've been spending 1 hour trying to figure out why we're stuck on the left door. I don't know why I was stuck at the left door. Honestly, that is irritating, frustrating. That makes me angry. I don't know why that's happening. Honestly, I don't know why. Like I shifted down, nothing happened. I'm still there going, "Wee." Bro. Like I can't leave the door. I don't know what's going on, man. But yeah, man. Yeah, I'm gonna try to see how to do like fix this, and then yeah, we'll be right.